Stop restarting every Monday. You too? This used to be me every Monday. I started the previous week off perfectly, having meal prepped, done all my workouts, and checked everything off my to-do list. And then Friday or Saturday would roll around, and I'd do the exact opposite. Eventually just telling myself, I'll start again fresh on Monday. I stopped and restarted a lot. Coincidentally, I just recently started a cut, and it happens to be the weekend. So I thought I'd bring you along my day to share some simple, actionable habits that have helped me unlock the weekends and stay consistent long term.
Alright, so the first thing I like to do is to start the day off by weighing myself. I already tracked this during the week, and continuing this practice on the weekend allows me to ground myself and remind myself of the long-term goal I have. Here I weighed at 213 pounds. I've been roughly losing about 1 pound a week, which I'm happy with. I then follow up weighing myself with a quick physique update. When chasing any body composition goals, I think it's important to look at not just the number on the scale, but also any potential changes in your body. Now, there's no drastic changes here for me from 3 weeks ago, but because I see myself every day, I can tell that I'm heading in the right direction, and this gives me a lot of information on how to continue the cut going forward.
Okay, so you're not gonna love the next one, and it's a little cliche, waking up early. I don't mean 4 or 5 a.m. or anything crazy, but I usually try to, again, keep it consistent with what the rest of the week is, and maybe add an hour or two if I went to bed a little bit later, but also not overdoing it, because what I've noticed is if I wake up too late, then my whole day kind of squeezes together, and it's a lot harder to get done the things I have to do and also the things that I want to do. It just makes things easier. You might also notice I'm in the kitchen. So this is gonna be the first one that's a bit different than my week. And it's having a high protein breakfast early on in the day. So let's make some breakfast. Alrighty, so we have our egg. Don't look at my dishes. I'm gonna get to those later. Then we have some Greek yogurt that we weighed out here with some granola. About 1.5 cups. Then we have some toast that just came out here. Well done. So yeah, so let's enjoy this. Probably throw something up on the TV and just chill a little bit while I have my breakfast. It is the weekend. It's meant to relax a bit. So that's the plan. I'm obsessed with that sound right now. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Flavor Trip on YouTube, but they're this couple that put together these remixes and these really cool locations or while they're cooking, and check them out. Quick a shout out to them because they're amazing. You guys just saw a little bit of the pre-workout ritual. It's basically just me blasting music really loud while sipping on some pre-workout to get myself kind of excited and pumped up to go work out. So I definitely recommend having some kind of pre-workout ritual to get you in the right mindset to do it, especially on weekends where it's sometimes harder to get yourself in the gym. It's been about an hour since I had my breakfast. I wrapped up watching some One Punch Man, which I'm getting into. Showered, cleaned up, and now I'm getting ready to head over to the gym. That's where my next tip comes in after the pre-workout ritual, is try to get your workouts in as early as possible. It doesn't have to be 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. For me, it's about an hour or two after waking up. And I found out that this works for me because it gives me energy early in the morning after I leave my workout. And it's also something that's out of the way. So I don't have to negotiate later on in the day if I have any activities or any friends invite me anywhere. And I can just go do the other things, the fun stuff, that whatever other fun stuff I have planned. And it doesn't mean that I missed the gym. I'm gonna try not to waste too much time so it doesn't get late, and finish sipping this in the car on my way to the gym. Sir. Such a nice day out. Completely forgot where I parked. So I've run a marathon out here trying to find my car, but I think I remember now. Woo! Sound is probably terrible in here, but it is hot. I think it's almost 90 degrees today in Florida, which is good because it's been weirdly cold recently. And by cold, I mean the 60s, which for Florida, that's cold. This car's old, but one good thing I love about it is I can put the top down. Even though every time I put that down, the engine sounds like it's about to die and it'll never come back up. But so far, it's worked well. So yeah, almost done with the pre-workout. We're driving to the gym now, soaking up the sun a bit. Feels good. Turn the radio on. Finish up that song from earlier. This is so shadowy. I have an apartment gym, but I'm actually deciding to drive to my other gym because I like it a little bit better. And that's just one of the other benefits of working out earlier, is now I have the time to do things how I want to do them and not feel rushed, not feel like I need to finish it super quick or I need to do it a certain way or by a certain time. I avoid some anxiety that way, and I avoid just moving forward and enjoying my day too, because it's the weekend and you're supposed to enjoy it. So let's get going.
Hold up. I wasn't gonna make a commentary over this workout, but the squats are working. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? I'm seeing a dump truck over here. All right. I'm sorry. I'll get back into the workout.
What's up, guys? All right, so just wrapped up my workout. It was all right. I'm still not used to filming at the gym, so yeah, but I got it done. It was all right. Time for the next tip, and it's gonna be to treat yourself. I'm here at Vitamin Shop. I know that's a weird place. It's weird to say treat yourself and then show Vitamin Shop. But they have these shakes that I really like, and it's a good balance because it's something I enjoy, a little bit sweet, refreshing on this nice day, but it also kind of keeps that protein high and doesn't set me back in any way. So I'm gonna walk in, just grab that fun little shake there and head back home. Ugh. All right, so as you can see, I made it back home. I showered and ate something already. Now I'm here and I just purchased some movie tickets for tonight. Dune 2 just came out and I watched the first one and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was a masterpiece. I don't understand how some people thought it was slow. So I'm super excited to watch the second one. I think I'll really enjoy it. I've heard good things about it. But with that comes the last tip of this video. Plan your meals ahead of time. So for me specifically, I'm going to the movies. I can't go to the movies without enjoying some candy. I can do without the popcorn. I can get some diet soda, but I need some candy. What I've done today, I've prioritized high protein meals and I've left myself some wiggle room when it comes to carbs. Candy is typically low fat, so I'm fine on that regard, but I've allowed myself some wiggle room for carbs so that I can meet my goals, but also indulge a little bit and do something that I enjoy. I found that this was the hardest part of staying consistent when it came to weekends, or just events, is whether it be friends inviting you out to a specific event, to go out drinking, to go out eating, to go to a restaurant, a date night, or the movies. There's always temptation and food involved. I don't think it's sustainable to say just eat before you go and stick to it. You have to want it more, blah, blah, blah. There's times for that. There's times where you have to stick it out or you have to choose and prioritize your goals over some of these things. But if you're in a fitness journey and your goal is to keep it sustainable over the long term, the truth is this is a part of life. Enjoying these meals and enjoying these moments and connecting with people over drinks or over food is a part of life. So the way that I balance it out is by planning ahead. I just recently started my cut. I know it's a long-term slow cut for me. So early on, I have wiggle room to be able to indulge in these things that I enjoy. And this wiggle room early on is gonna allow me to be consistent with it in the long term. If I was super strict like I used to be during the week, maybe the first weekend, I could go out and not have anything. Come weekend 2, 3, or 4, I'd want to eat all the candy. Now that being said, for the rest of the day, I just have long film day ahead, so I have some YouTube scripts that I need to actually sit down and film for, and enjoying some Dune 2 afterwards, which is kind of a cool little transition. I get to film and then watch Dune, so kind of motivates me to get through the filming. I might throw some clips on here of Dune afterwards. Hopefully I like it. If I do, then it's gonna be my personality for the next couple of weeks, probably all over Instagram. If you follow my Instagram, you'll probably see that. So hopefully these tips were helpful to you on whatever journey you're on. If you haven't started your journey and you're trying to figure out how to get started working out, then feel free to watch this video here. And whatever your journey is, remember, keep it fun, keep it sustainable, and be kind to yourself. Until next time.